Yes, good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Rohan sir, shall we start the session?
Yes, madam, you can start.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mrs. Dhanashri Nikam. I warmly welcome you all to this online session on sustainability and technology implementation organized by Rajgarh Institute of Management Research and Development. I would like to welcome our respected director, Dr. Rohan Daiwale sir, our guest, Mr. Prathamesh Chaudhary sir, founder and CEO, LSPA HEV Private Limited, all faculty members and dear students. Mr. Prathamesh Chaudhary sir is a mechanical engineer and has completed his MBA in marketing and supply chain management. He is an innovator and entrepreneur who introduced the idea of hybrid electric scooters, mopeds, and bikes to the Indian market. He has been featured on the cover page of CEO Insight magazine as one of the top 10 best startup CEOs of 2022. He is also an international award winner at IIT Kharagpur's B-Plan competition, and he has won 8 national awards, 12 state level awards, and 5 innovative project awards. He holds 3 patents and has also published a research paper on his innovative work. We are very happy and honored to have such a talented and inspiring personality with us today. Now, I kindly request our guest, Mr. Prathamesh sir, to start the session and share his valuable insight with us.
Yes, hello everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello, sir.
Hello.
it's visible now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good
Hello, sir.
morning, everyone. How are you doing, all? How are you all? All doing good? Great.
Yeah, all
Yes.
good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are good, sir.
Uh, So yeah, hi everyone. I'm Prathamesh Chaudhary, and I'm a founder and CEO of LSPA HEV Private Limited. So about my company, what we do is the name LSPA stands for ELE stands for LS electric, and SPA stands for spark in IC engine. So that denotes the hybrid combination of a vehicle, and HEV means we deals in hybrid electric vehicle. So we are the manufacturers of a hybrid two-wheeler scooter, that is plug-in parallel hybrid electric two-wheeler. And after, like, in my engineering, I started my startup and then completed MBA, and now my startup is growing. So yep, now invited as a guest speaker for the sustainability and technology implementation in OSCM. So I welcome you all for the guest lecture, and this would be the best lecture in all your 2 years. Yeah, so you will learn here what is the sustainability and what how are the technology implementations are implementing in OSCM. Yeah, so let's start it. So, students, can you just tell me how many words are there or how you can grab these words? How many words you can grab? Just tell me. Open your mic. Let's be an interactive session. I won't do only a theory and lecture. Yes, students, how many words from OSCM, supply chain management, you can grab it?
There are so many words, sir.
Manufacturing.
Yes, right?
Production, management, sustainability, innovation, challenge,
Development,
integration,
money,
analysis.
values,
Yes.
manufacture industry, data, technology, research chain, information environment, process, service, control, market, waste, human, factory, challenges,
Yes.
integration, impact, different, poor technological equipments, opportunities, so many.
Yes. So these all are the keywords for the operation supply chain management. Now, operation doesn't just mean small operation of a company. So it is operation and the supply chain including. So it can also include now AI, then machine learning, data, data system, technologies, then sustainable development. So this all has been included in operation and supply chain management, right? So before moving for the sustainability and the technology implementation, so let's see like what is the OSCM like operation management, and like what are the skills required for the operation and management. Okay, so yeah, so this is the operation management. So all these are the requirements for the operation manager, right? Because it is a OSCM, operation comes first and then supply management comes second. So first you need to operate the company. So these are the keywords or these are the requirements. So first you have to understand the requirements. First is requirements, right? Because without requirements like a raw material, you cannot produce goods, right or wrong, right?
Right, sir.
Yes. So tell me, like, what are the requirements for producing an electric vehicle? Yes. Anyone? Yes. Students, what are the requirements to build an electric vehicle?
Battery.
Right, battery. Next. Next. Only battery is required for electric vehicle?
No, sir. Many parts are available.
Like, so what are those parts? What are those materials? What are those requirements to build an electric vehicle?
मतलब plastic material or electric material, sir.
Okay. Okay. Right. Right.
Hi, Prathamesh. Carbon fiber also, like steels, alloys.
Carbon fiber or steel? Fiber is used, but not a carbon fiber. Okay, steel, steel, no, it is mild steel actually. MS, yeah, so right. So we have a
So
chassis to make chassis. Yeah, yeah, tell me. Yes,
transport, auxiliary battery, DC converter, controller,
DC-DC converter, charger, right? Controller, right?
battery pack.
Right?
Battery, lithium, pieces, electric motor, copper, nickel, transmission.
Exactly right. So motor is important, battery is important, DC-DC converter, controller, wire harness, switches, right? Chassis, steel, right? Then fiber, body.
Yes,
So this is all the requirements. First, you have to understand like what is required to make an electric vehicle. So that is the raw material, right? So with this raw material, you make an electric vehicle, right?
yes, sir.
Yes. So this you have to understand first requirement. Then second is input and output. So what is input and output? Can anyone tell me? What means input and output? Yes. Students, tell me what is input and output?
If we are providing battery as an input, so the machine is able to convert that energy to working vehicle.
No, no, no. It is for the operation I'm asking you, not for the input and output for the electric vehicle. But
Input and output.
in operation
Hello.
management, yes.
Hello.
Uh, Input
Input is
materials
the
are those materials which are not visible rarely, and which is most useful in the operation of a vehicle. And output material is just like electric bike's body and wires and all.
Mm, no, it is
hello.
not like that. Yeah, yeah.
Material,
Thank
labor, capital, while output are the final goods that services the product and deliver the customer. If I'm not wrong.
Yes, exactly right. So first we have gathered first requirements, what is needed. Then we had an input of all those materials, and then output of the materials which are not needed. So that is an input and output. Okay. So second important function is input and output. Okay. Now third is resources. So what does resources mean in operation management? With related to, just tell me, with related to the electric vehicle. What resources you need? Yes.
Any vehicles, sir?
Hmm?
To build electric vehicles or sell the electric vehicles? Yes, sir.
No, your voice is not clear, by the way. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, which
Proper supply of the current to the battery.
No, 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 no. So can you see the web or uh, the Earth logo on the resources? Right? What
Yes,
is
sir.
it? What does it mean? What is logo is used for? That logo means internet, right? Connectivity to the world, right?
yes, sir.
What connects to the world? That is internet. So what resources we need from the internet?
Software.
Softwares, okay, but not like that. But how do you innovate in that vehicle? Some innovation should be there, right? So that people should buy with that innovation, right? So what does resources mean? So resources from all over internet, that we compile it, and then we analyze it, and then we use to make what? Yes, students, to make a best product, what is one of the important key factor? Okay, what cannot be copied by any other companies? What cannot be copied by any other company? Yes, students, what
Charging
cannot
software.
be charging softwares? Okay, one of the thing, because it is a copyright. Great. Next, another one.
Sir,
Do
product
you know
design.
what? Design. Yeah, design. So design patent. Yeah, right. So resources means gathering all the research papers, patents, copyright, design patent, right, from all over the internet, right? And then we are making a innovation. So the that key factor was innovation. Then we are innovating in our vehicle, and then we are producing, right? So what is the
Right.
innovation? So what is the innovation in hybrid electric vehicle? What is the innovation? So the innovation is you have a three modes, that is electric mode, petrol mode, and both petrol plus electric mode, right? So whenever, so 90% you use it on electric mode, and when the battery get discharged, you can convert into petrol mode and you can travel further distance. Now the next innovation is hybrid mode. So hybrid means both electric and petrol mode combining together, and you get a double pickup, double power, double speed. Now, what we have achieved, or what we have solved problems. So, problem was the range anxiety of electric vehicles. So, electric vehicles go around 60, 90 to 100 kilometers only. But now with the hybrid, you don't have any range anxiety. So, some problem in the back of your mind that your battery would get depleted or would get degraded or discharged. So, you have a petrol as a backup. So that was the innovation what we have done, right? Yeah. So moving to the next is strategy. So what strategy you will make to launch it in your market? Yes, tell me. And what does the strategy means in operation management? Yes, students, come on fast. You are MBA students. You should have a strategy and planning, overseeing, cost, control
Quality
to all
control,
of.
technology, supply chain, capacity planning, long-term plannings, long-term investments, and like gains, corporate strategies.
Yes, right. So strategy doesn't just mean a strategy to launch in a market. It requires a financial strategy, then launching strategy, then marketing strategy. So all strategy, then forecasting, right? So these all include in a strategy, right? Now the next is planning. So what is your plan now? Now you have a build a strategy of a marketing, how to enter into the market, who are your customers, right? Who are your like target customers? So who will be the most target customers for these vehicles? Can you guess?
Youth.
Youth, yes, might be, but mostly they use fully electric right now. Youth can be the one of the thing, but the most targeted customers will be of which
Mid age maybe.
mid age. Okay, can you tell me the profession wise? Profession wise. Don't tell now age wise. Now profession wise. Yes, anyone?
Those who have financially stable IT
No.
sectors maybe.
IT sectors. Yes, might be, but most of them have their own vehicle, or the else the company is providing with a bus. Why they will buy our electric vehicle or the hybrid vehicle? Wrong strategy, wrong customer segment you have chosen.
So environmentally conscious consumers.
Your voice is break. breakdown. Can you
Environmentally conscious consumers,
environmentally conscious, so they will directly go for a pure electric, right? Why they will buy an hybrid?
middle class people,
Those who have to cover long journeys, so they can go for it.
Okay, right, exactly. Now you are getting a point. Those who want to cover long journey. Now tell me the customer segment or the profession segment who covers a long range,
uh, Vloggers, travelers who
right?
have a daily
Travelers,
huge amount of traveling, more than hundreds or 200s, so they can go for it.
right, right. So who travels more than 100 and 200 other than the bloggers also?
Salesman.
Salesmans. Okay, salesmans. Now you're getting some
material
point.
material suppliers,
Material supplier. So what do they
representative,
supply?
goods vehicle,
Goods
Delivery boy.
vehicles. Okay. Hmm? Yes,
Delivery
please.
boy.
Delivery. Right. Now you're on the perfect track. Now you got a customer segment or the strategy to launch into the market. That is a delivery. So delivery has like most of the all logistic delivery chain networks. So what are the logistic delivery chain networks available into the market? E-cart,
by
blue
road, by
dart.
air,
No, 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 no,
card,
no.
Amazon,
All
by
the
ship.
logistic delivery. E-cart, blue dart, DHL,
Amazon,
DTDC,
Amazon delivery,
Flipkart, Amazon, right? So those are the logistic deliveries. Now, what else deliveries you have other than logistic? Also, there are Blinkit, Zeptos, Instamart,
yes,
right?
food delivery,
Food delivery, exactly. Now you are getting on another segment that is a food delivery segment. They travel around 100 to 200 kilometers, right? So
Yes.
what are the different food delivery networks?
Zomato, Swiggy,
Yes, exactly. Zomato, Swiggy, Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Domino's,
Then next.
yes,
So now you got the customer segment strategy to launch into the market, right?
right,
Right. So you got the customer segment, you got the pain points of that customer segment, and now you're launching into the market. Now, next is planning. What is planning? So, what you will plan now? What you will plan to enter into the market? How you will distribute? Now you are thinking thought about launching into the market. Now, what will be your plan? How you will distribute? What should your planning strategy? Yes, tell me. How you will distribute? Now, all these logistic delivery chain networks and food delivery chain networks, so these are directly B2B, right? Business to business,
yes,
right? And the individual person who come and contact, that is a B2C, right?
right.
Right. So how you will distribute for the mass people? What will be your strategies?
Market research
You
and
will have into
segmentation,
this, right? What?
market research and segmentation,
You have done the market research in the strategy. You have made the market research. Now, how you will distribute to the market? Where you will be the
through
distributor
supplier,
or what
through
supplier? Like
supplier.
what should be there? So supplier, only one supplier? What's
No,
what
various type
what
of
should
supplier,
be there? Hmm?
various type of supplier by
Okay,
giving it to
various type of
dealers.
suppliers.
To
Dealers.
build a dedicated force, partners, dealers.
Right. Dealers. Right. So should be there? Can we involve some franchisee in that? Can we have a LSP as a franchisee?
Depending upon the financial condition of the company.
Yeah, so we have the financial conditions, and franchisee doesn't need that financial condition, but we get a financial advantage benefits, right? What is a franchisee? What types of franchisee?
Third, to collaborate with government technology providers, battery suppliers.
We had done all the suppliers and all, okay, government and battery suppliers, but why would battery suppliers would sell our vehicle? He's already selling the battery, right? Battery is their end product. Why they will involve a full vehicle to for selling? I cannot understand. Yes. What are different types of franchises? Which franchisee we should have, like obtain or we should have? So planning. So planning is like we should have a franchisee which is operated by the franchisee. So there are different types of FOCO, COCO, COFO, FOCO. So these are all the types of franchises. And then we should have a franchisee who's operated by the company, franchisee owned, company operated. Then company owned, franchisee operated. Right? So these are types of the franchises. So we should have the franchisee first should be the master franchisee, right? So what is the master franchisee? So who handles all the sub franchisee under them? So a master franchisee can have 10 to unlimited sub franchisee under him, right? So that is how the franchisee model works. Now there is some more planning required because a franchisee can cover a limited people. But what about a garage network, right? Because garage has most of the petrol vehicles. And now we are also launching our installment kits, that is retrofitting kits to convert into hybrid. So now we also involved a master garage and sub garages. So that is all the planning is required, right? So what's like what cost we are selling them, what they will sell ahead, right? So these all include in the planning and also financial planning. What how like the raw materials we buy or the finished gold goods should be less than this price, right? Then profits. Now next is overseeing. So what is overseeing? What is overseeing? Yes, students. Hello, are you there? Hello, hello, students.
Management, day-to-day activities,
Yes.
uh, profitability, productivity,
Mm,
efficiency.
mm. Right, right.
This guided
Also, quality control comes under overseeing, right?
supplier and
Who is
partner
in the
coordination.
quality? Yes, right. So overseeing is the point. Now next is cost. Then costing, profitability, cost control, right? What should be the margin for master franchisee? What should be margin for sub franchisee, right?
Yeah.
Now last is control. Control of all the raw materials, control on the quality, control on the pricing, control on the cost, planning strategies, resources, right? So these all are the control. So with this, you have learned how to start your own startup with operation and supply chain management, right?
Yes, sir.
Now let's move to the next. Now the operation supply chain management, what does it have? So first is like continued review of the statistics. So first is define the category. How do customers shop the category? Now our category was delivery peoples, right? Then assess role of the category. So what is the role they are doing? That is a delivery category. Now assess the current performance. So like what like performance they have, like they are going just 100 kilometers or 80 kilometers. So that is the current performance of the delivery unit. Now next is set objective. So what objectives they have? Set smart objectives to achieve goals. Then devise strategies, develop a marketing in-store operation strategies for the categories. Then next is set category tactics. So what are the category tactics? The specific action to be taken to achieve chosen category strategies. And then implementation, a written plan to ensure tactics are met. Right. So what was our tactics to target delivery peoples, right? And then last is review. That is a continued review of our tactics to ensure they are sufficient to help in achieving targets. Right. Now let's see what are the different, like what are the functions of operations management and the skills which are needed. Okay, students, please pay attention here. So it is very important. So first is operational planning. So for that operational planning, you should be the resourcefulness. What means the resourcefulness? Yes, tell me, students. What means by resourcefulness?
We should have everything, sir, which is needed for to build EV bike.
Right, right. Exactly. So you should have everything requirements ready, and you should know which buyer has the raw material, what they are producing, what they are selling, right? So that is called a resourcefulness. Now, second is finance. So finance, you should have financial planning. Like this is the cost of raw material. So what are the other raw material people like selling raw materials at what cost? So is the cost is more higher or low? Or is the quality is good or bad? Right? Now the next is product design. To design a product, you should have a data interpretation. So what is data interpretation?
Analyzing, summary,
Right. You
reviewing.
should analyze, you should summarize, right? Then you should see the like what the problem customers are facing, what our product is solving the problems, right? What is our innovations? So that is all comes
Design
in
should
data
be
entry. Next is quality control. Quality control, that is conflicts management. Then forecasting. Forecasting means data driven decision making. So, can you forecast that is this product can hit to the market or can be the best product? Can you forecast this? The product
no,
which we are making. Yes, students. Can
no,
you
sir.
forecast?
Depend on liability.
It can.
No, sir. We can't
Sorry, can you repeat?
forecast this.
Hello.
No, sir, we can't forecast before product will into the market.
Okay, fine. So the next is strategy. Strategy means you should be having a critical thinking. Critical thinking ability should be there. And then last is supply chain management. That is a problem solving. So supply chain is a big issue, but you should be having a problem solving capability. Okay, now let's see the importance of operations management. So what is the importance of operation management? First is it motivates the team members. Second, utilizes resources. Third, enhances collaboration. Fourth, achieves objectives. Fifth, improves productivity. Okay. Now let's the next. Now here it comes where supply chain management, that is industry 4.0 sustainability, supply chain and technology implementation. Right? Now we are entering into the sustainability and technology implementation. Now supply chain integration with industry 4.0 technologies. Now you can see here industry 4.0 based technologies, then process innovation, and then here you can see a agile, green supply chain practices. Okay. Now here is the OSCM, that is Operation Supply Chain Management 4.0 framework towards 2030 agenda. Now this is very important. So like overcome the challenge of the sustainability 4.0 integration in OSCM. So what are the different types of like challenges and also for the sustainability? So first is technology. Then it comes with the economic, then environment, society, and knowledge and support. Right? So what the technology has challenges? The first is cyber security concerns. Right? So there are some cyber security concerns. Second is interoperability needs. And third is data management and storage demand. So there are some problems with the data management and the storage demand. So right now the storage demand has been increased. Now the second is economic. So economic has the high cost of improvement, and the second is capacity and organizational competence constraints. The third is environment. So environment has the alternative resources and energy needs. Then design constraints to reuse the recovery products. So what is alternative resources and energy needs for the environment, to save the environment? So they have written the alternative resources and energy needs. What are the alternative resources of energy? Yes, students. Hello. Are you there, guys?
Yes, sir.
So what are the alternative resources?
Solar energy.
Yes, solar energy, wind energy, hydropower energy, right?
Water energy.
Yes, water energy. So that is alternative resources and energy needs. Then design constant to reuse and recovery of products. So reuse, recycle. So this should be environment friendly, right? Reusing the metals, reusing what you are needing, right? Reuse, reduce, and recycle. So three R should be used. Now the next is society. Society, that is impacts on employability, inequalities of opportunities, and digitalization risk. Then resistance to change and adopting innovation. And last is knowledge and support. Lack of support from visibility, authority, and IT legislations, inequalities of opportunities, and digitalization risk, resistance to change and adopting innovation. So that can also be the problem, resisting the change and adopting innovation. Now, second is adopt OSCM 4.0 to achieve planet, people, and prosperity benefits. So, planet, prosperity, and people, right? So, planet should have like energy, resource, and design. So, there should be saving in energy, resources should be used and conserved. Then, design should be sustainable for the planet. Prosperity, that flexibility, time to market cycles, quality, cost, and profit. And people is for job quality, workforce capability, and social society conditions. Now the sustainable development goals, that is alliance adopt S, that is S means sustainability. Adopt S, that is sustainability. Align yes, that is sustainability. So sustainability OSCM, that is Open Supply Chain Management 4.0, priorities with SDGs. Can you do you know what is SDG goals, or how many there are SDG goals? Do you know that? So there are around 14 SDG goals, in which the Sustainable Operation Supply Chain Management 4.0 targets around 7 SDG goals directly. So first is industry innovation and infrastructure. Second is required inequalities. Then sustainable cities and communities. Then responsible consumption and production. Then partnerships and goals. Alternative fuels and clean energies. Then decent work and economic growth, and industry innovation and infrastructure. So these are the 7 sustainable operation supply chain management 4.0 that is directly aligned to the SDGs. So this is the framework towards 2030, I think. Okay. Now, influence of a technology utilization on various sustainable development. Now, the first is technology utilization. Now, technologies. So you can see here in technology utilization, there is a lean supply chain, agile supply chain, legile supply chain, and green supply chain. And now here you can see there is a process innovation and a sustainable supply chain performance. So they have directly marked like lean supply chain is a process innovation as well as a sustainable supply chain performance. Then agile is a process innovation, supply chain, and also the sustainable supply chain. Also, legile supply chain is a process innovation and also sustainable, and also green supply chain is a process innovation sustainable. So these all connect with the process innovation with the S13, that is a supply chain performance. So that is a technology utilization on various supply chain and process innovation and sustainable supply chain performance. Next. So this is the conceptual framework for the supply chain management, that is sustainable strategies which we should use. So in the first column, it is having a sustainable development orientation, digital transformation, and SCM processes in IT sources resources. Then these have the capabilities. What capabilities do have? So the right one has the business performance, that business performance directly aligned to the or directly connect to the sustainable strategy. But the next is the other is on the left hand, social impact, environmental impact, and economic result, and that leads to the excellence in sustainable development, excellence in digital transformation. So that is the conceptual framework which we have. Now, influencing factors for sustainability, that is Industry 4.0. So, what are the influencing factors? First is internal factors, that is a strategy, risk management, organizational culture, transparency, and that all are the internal factors. Now, external factors. So external factors are industry, supply chain, customer, globalization, and demography. So internal factors are the factors which we can change, right? So we can change the strategy, we can change risk management, we can change organizational culture and transparency. But the external factors cannot be changed. That is the industry, supply chain, customer, globalization, and demography. And then technological development. So these are directly linked to the technological development, and this leads to the environmental dimensions, social dimensions, and economic dimensions. And these all include that is a sustainable value chain. Next, now this is the framework for the sustainable policies, sustainable strategies, organization context, excellence, sustainable impacts, and capabilities. Now you can see the color of the sustainability. So you can see here the color is color code. They have given a color code for that. So in sustainable policies, there are three types of like pillars. So environmental pillar, social pillars, and economic pillar. For the organizational context, it is a IT and digital transformation and supply chain management resources and processes. For the capabilities, you should have that capabilities in you, right? Then the sustainable impact. So what is the sustainable impact? Environmental, social, and economic result. Excellence. Excellence, you have a digital transformation and sustainable development and business performance. And then sustainable strategies. Sustainable strategies are the strategies which are used for a sustainability. So your business should go on a sustainable, or the operation supply chain should be on a sustainable strategies. So this is the framework which we have or we have designed. Next, so can you understand by this picture what is this? Yes, students. Can you tell me what is this?
Lifting arrangement.
Lifting arrangement. Okay. So what are different types of lifting arrangement are used?
Crane.
So cranes, right? And for movings also some cranes are used. Forklifts are used, right?
Yes.
So it shows that 95% they are using a forklifts, where just by lifting you can uh, reduce the pollution to 95%. So that is a percentage of innovation that indirectly occur in a value chains of organization which are challenging to measure and abate. So this is what the challenge is facing in operation supply chain. Right? So it is said that start by defining the impact you want to achieve and how to make it operational using technology. Then place human beings or co-pilots at the center of a transformation sustainability, where you rethink how work gets done and how to make more responsible decisions. So your decision should be sustainable. That should be the responsible decision, right? The third element is to assess how to use and finance emerging technology, that is creating access to transition to a net zero and equitable world. What is net zero? What is net zero? Students, what is net zero? Do you know what is net zero in environmental sustainability?
Zero environmental effect.
zero environmental effects, zero pollution effects, right? Pollutions. That is called a net zero. So that is a net zero in environmental sustainability. So this is what you should try to think on. That is a net zero. How you can minimize the pollution, the efforts, right? And then the environment should be the sustainable. And what is sustainable means? Can you define the sustainability? What does sustainability means? Now everyone is talking about sustainability, sustainability. Now, what is the definition of sustainability? What does sustainable means?
Consistency.
No, sustainable doesn't mean consistency. That is very wrong. Very wrong definition.
Present without compromising the ability future generations close.
Right, exactly. So we should develop a technology. It is not wrong to develop technologies, but they are saying that for the future generation, with the respect to the future generation, develop technologies. Like it should not disturb, it should not degrade the future generation or the future emerging populations. So that is the sustainability. Why we like going for the net zero? Because there is so much of air pollution, sound pollution, soil pollution, e-waste pollution is there, right? So we are trying to reduce it to conserve the future, right? With regarding to the future population, with regarding to the future generation, we are saving them. So that is the sustainability, environmental sustainability we have to take in consideration while developing the technology. Understand now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is the sustainable future or the sustainable world we have to create with the operation supply chain management. Now let's discuss like what should be your like summer internship projects, right? So you have a summer internship project. So what topic you should take for the summer internship projects? Let's discuss that. So these are the major research themes in the subject of sustainable environment technology. You can take a screenshot, you can take anything picture of it. So this is what a sustainable environment technology is. And if you just uh, like do a project with this environment technology, sustainable environment technology, you would get out of mark. I'm guaranteed. So what are the sustainable technologies? Environmental technology. First is clean and renewable energy. Second, AI ML use in environmental monitoring and resource management. Third, environmental policies and framework. Fourth, solid waste and e-waste management. Fifth, recovery of metals and other beneficial products. Sixth, biofertilizers and green manures for sustainable agriculture and food safety. Seventh, sustainable materials for the cleanups of toxic contaminants. Eighth, minimization of greenhouse emissions and other effects of climate change. Ninth, waste to energy conservation, bio CNG, bioethanol, biofuel. And last, 10th is solution for natural resource depletion. So that is all the sustainable environment technology. So for summer internship projects, you can directly take these topics and you can have a research on this. Okay.
Yes,
Yes. So our company is also open for the internships. The students who want to do a summer internship project in marketing and operation supply chain finance HR right? So they can directly join our startup. Dhanashri ma'am has my contact. You can directly contact them,
Yes, sir. I will share
send
your
your
contact
resume.
number with the student. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Yes, student. So this was the last slide. So thank you so much for patiently listening the slides, and I was giving the efforts to tell you about the sustainability environment technologies. What is the sustainability and how we can achieve the sustainable environment, right? So any students, like, anyone has doubts or something, you can ask.
Student, if you have any query, you can discuss with the sir.
According for the internship, for the like presentation which I have given, anything you have.
Okay, sir. I will provide
Yes,
your number with the student. If they have any query regarding the project or the other things, they will contact you.
yes, sure,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much, sir. On behalf of Rajgarh Institute of Management Research and Development, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our guest, Mr. Prathamesh Chaudhary, sir, for taking time from his busy schedule and sharing such valuable insights on sustainability and technology implementation. And I also express my sincere gratitude to our director, Dr. Rohan Daiwale, sir, for his continuous guidance and motivation. And a special thanks to the management for their constant support and encouragement. And I thank all faculty members, non-teaching staff, and students for their active participation and support in making this session successful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. The session is now concluded. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, students, and thank you, Dhaneshwari ma'am.
Thank you, sir.